Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is my very first YouTube tutorial. I'm so excited and a wee bit nervous as well, but I've created this gunmetal grey look with a pop of copper in the inner corners. I hope you guys like it, so if you do, please keep watching. So first off, I'm just going to use this spoolie and brush it through my brows just to get them prepped and ready for some product. And then I grab the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the colour Blonde. And I'm just trying to create a natural looking brow, nothing too crazy, but I do want them to be filled in and nice. My brows aren't that strong without it. So basically just trying to outline my brows and then fill them in. And once I've done that, I just then flip the brush over and use any leftover product in the inner part of my brow. And I do actually have a bit of a scar there, so I find that this works really well to fill it in and make it look quite nice and natural, but still defined, which is what we kind of want for this look. Then I grab my Benefit Gimme Brow, and I love this because it's got the little fibres that do help your brows appear more full and also keeps your brows in place. So I'm just popping that through both of my brows. Once I've done that, I grab my Mary Kay concealer, and this is in Ivory too, and I'm just trying to carve up my brows a bit, tidy them up and make sure that any stray hairs are covered and so they're not looking untidy. And I also find that the light colour of this concealer works really well for my brow highlight. Once I pop that on later on, it just, you know, brings a bit of extra light and dimension to my eyes. Just rubbing that out, just making sure it's all blended in, and then doing the other brow obviously. Then once I've done that, I just pop a bit of concealer onto my finger and dab it over any points of my face that I've got any blemishes or redness or marks that might need covering up. And I like to do this before I use my foundation because I find that putting the foundation over top just helps everything blend together and makes sure all the colours are the same and you're not getting any light or dark spots on your face. Then I go in with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and this is just in the original shade, and I just pop this all over my eyelids. And this is awesome product, like it just holds everything in place, nothing smudges, nothing creases. And I didn't used to use primer before, but I found this one is amazing. Then I get some hypoallergenic tape, and I just use that to pop from the edge of my eye right up to the end of my brow. And I find that this just helps so much, creating a nice clean base for my eyeshadow and helps with any fallout if there is any. Then I go in with my MAC Soft Brown, and I use this with a Sigma Fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going in the crease and obviously creating that sort of transition shade, making sure everything's blended nicely. As we are putting a lot of dark shadows in your eyes, just want to make sure that everything is blended nicely and the transition from the dark shade on your lid into your brow bone is nice and diffused. So just keep blending away until you do have that nice diffused look. Then you grab some Mary Kay gel liner, any black gel liner that you have. I love this one, it's beautiful and creamy. And I'm going to use it as an eyeshadow base, like as a dark base for the colour we're putting on next. So I just pop that on the eyelid, and I'm just warning you, this is super messy. It doesn't have to be perfect, so I just took a Sigma synthetic brush and just buffing it out, and I'm keeping it away from that inner corner of my eye where we're going to put the copper later on. Once you've done that, just grab some more of the soft brown and pick up your blending brush again and just start blending it back into the crease and start blending that black into the brown a wee bit. Then grab Gunmetal from the Naked One palette, and I'm just using the brush that comes with the palette. This is a flat shader brush, and I'm just packing on that Gunmetal grey just on the lid, and not up into the crease, but just containing it to the lid and just packing it on so you get that nice opaque colour payoff, which is what we're looking for. Then once you've done that, if you just want to grab another blending brush, and I'm just blending the grey into the brown so it's not harsh at all, and just diffusing it out. Then I grab some more soft brown on my soft brown blending brush and popping that back into the crease, just continuing to blend. You all know this helps just make it look more professional and nice. Then I'm grabbing Creep from the Naked One palette, and I'm focusing this with a blending brush just on the outer corner of my eye, the outer V. Because I've got that tape there, it's all good just to run it over the tape a wee bit. I'm just darkening up the outer corner, give some depth, give some dimension, just to make it look a little bit more glamorous. Then grab the soft brown again and blend those two together. Then the fun part, so I'm just grabbing Copper Sparkle Pigment by MAC and my Mary Kay finishing spray, which also doubles as like a pigment setting spray. Spraying my brush, and with like a flat brush, packing that copper right onto the inner corner. And it does get a wee bit messy, but that's okay because we haven't done our foundation yet. But just keep packing it on and then blend it in with that soft brown and continue packing it on until you're happy with the opacity. Then I've got the Balm's Maryloumizer, and I'm using this as a super inner corner highlight. I just love this, it's so pretty, and just pop it on there, it will just really give that light to your eyes. Then I grab my Mary Kay gel liner again and a MAC, I think it's a 109 brush, and I'm just creating a small cat wing. Nothing too crazy because we have got a lot of dark shadows in the eyes, but just something to sort of line the lash line and just give a wee bit of a cat-eyed effect on the outer corners. Once you've done that, then you want to remove the tape and start cleaning up any fallout with a wipe. I find this is just the easiest way for me. Just clears the under eye area of any fallout that may have occurred during the eye application and preps the skin ready for some foundation. So foundations I'm using today are some Mary Kay Time Wise foundation as well as the CoverGirl 3-in-1. I love these two mixed together, it gives a really dewy finish, and I'm just using a Sigma flat top kabuki brush to pop that on. And then once I've blended that out, I just take my beauty blender and run over everything and just make sure that the application is nice and smooth and blended out properly. Then I take my Mary Kay concealer in Bronze 2 on a Sigma synthetic brush, and I'm just using it to do a bit of a liquid contour. Nothing too intense, I mean yeah, it's a bit intense every day, but it's not a super contour. So I'm just popping that on my temples, under my cheekbones and just down my nose, and using my beauty blender to blend that all out. Just preps for my powder contour later on. It just gives it a little bit more definition. Then I'm taking my Mary Kay concealer in Ivory 2 and popping that under my eyes in a triangle configuration and down my nose, cupid's bow, and a wee bit on my chin. And then again, just blending it out, making sure it's all looking seamless. Then I take my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffused Light and a Sigma tapered base brush, and I'm popping this on under my eyes, and it just sort of brightens the area. It doesn't give any extra coverage or anything, but it just does bring a little bit of light to the face. And I also am using this for my brow highlight today, so I'm just popping it on like a little shader brush and popping it under my eyebrows. And it's a beautiful under eye highlight because it's not too intense. Then I grab my Mary Kay foundation. This is the Mineral Foundation Powder, and back on the tapered face brush and popping that all over my face apart from under the eye area where I have applied the ambient lighting powder. And I just love this, it just gives such a flawless finish, it sets everything in place and makes your foundation last all day long. Seriously, it is awesome. Then I took my Sigma contour brush and my NYX blush in taupe, and I'm just using it to carve out my contour a wee bit, nothing too intense. Then I'm just contouring down the sides of my nose with the blush and making sure it's all sort of rubbed in, nothing too defined. And then I'm going to grab my Benefit Hoola bronzer and with the Sigma, I think it's a large powder face brush, and popping that just on my cheeks, blending that contour out a wee bit more up in my temples and forehead and a wee bit under the jaw as well, just to give some more definition to my face, make it not appear so one-dimensional. Once I've done that, I'm going to grab another Sigma brush and my maryloumizer again and pop this on my cheeks as my highlighter. I love this, it's so beautiful. I only recently just got it and now I see what all the hype is about. It's so pretty. And a little goes a long way as well with this one. But just popping on the tops of the cheekbones, down the nose, top of the cupid's bow, and a little bit on the chin. Then I'm grabbing a Sigma pencil brush and I'm going to pick up the Gunmetal colour again, and then I'm going to swipe that under my eyes and just blend it out so it's not too harsh or anything, but it's just, I love having that darker shade right up under my lash line. I just find that it defines my eyes so much more than if I had nothing under there. Then grab a little bit of the Naked colour and just run that under there as well. Then I'm taking my uemura eyelash curler and curling my eyelashes, prepping them for some falsies. But first grab my Maybelline the Rocket mascara and I am using this. I find that this keeps my eyelashes curled all day because my eyelashes are quite straight. And I actually saw a post the other day shaming this mascara, but I actually really like it. I don't have any issues with it and I find it super black and nice. It works for me. Then I grab my Clinique bottom lash mascara, pop this on underneath to find those wee lashes because that makes such a difference. Then I grab my Ardell lashes 105 and let the glue go tacky and then start applying them on. So these are the glamour lashes, but I find they're not too intense, like they're quite natural looking still. I mean, obviously they're not that natural, but you know, I've got some other ones which are more crazy than that. Then I'm grabbing my Australis matte velourlips in the colour pa-ree and popping that all over. This lasts ages. It is a wee bit dry, but I love the colour of it. It's so pretty. And then once you've done that, you're all done. So thank you so much for watching. This, as I said, was my first tutorial. I'm so excited about it. I would love if you could subscribe and like my video, and hopefully I'll be able to do some more for you. But if you do like this look, it would be awesome. I also have Facebook and Instagram, and my links will all be posted below, and all the products will be posted below as well. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!